I got music in my soul. I don't know if I'm playing filthy because of my pitches or because I don't shower. Nobody's told me yet. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Let's see. Except that, it's not really giving me a lot that I actually like. I don't remember which. I know I had to save in 2020, but I don't remember if I played relief pitching in 2019. I think 'cause that's maybe why my innings pitch was kind of low. But I also got called up midway in AAA. I don't know. At one point, I was a relief pitcher, and that was fucking atrocious. God, he looks like you could beat me up in a bar.
It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Oof.
Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit.
Oh, believe me, 0-2 doesn't mean anything. Half the time it just means they have a better chance of destroying me and making me look even worse than I am out here.
Standing in, Jamal Wiggins. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ball one.
And he's Wiggins. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know.
Lifted down the line in left. Pena is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous person. He'll kill you. Yeah, I think that's a little extreme. Look at those eyes. Like I feel nothing inside.
Balls and two strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Blackmon is hitting over 3.
I don't like how he had that space, like when facing right-handed pitching. Blackmon, calm down there.
The inning is over.
Hey, it's me. My average is definitely dipped because I can't fucking hit anymore. It's fine, I'm a pitcher. A little ridiculous when you have a 400-500 average pitcher up constantly crushing it. Not saying it's completely out of the ordinary, but for a guy who has not put any stats into hitting, I was hitting really good for it. I wish I could see my batting averages for the last few seasons. Man, you have Paul Goldschmidt as well? I'm fucked this game. One wrong pitch like that, and it's over.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right
there. Behind 0-2 now.
Maybe I just tried to throw a fastball and it came out of my hand wrong and turned into a curveball. It's not just like he's like, okay, yeah. Sure.
So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. And you can see great numbers over the past.
Got a lot of good hitters, it seems.
Set the target in, and this
gonna be a rough going.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Swanson picks it up, and that's the second out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. In there, and he's in.
Well, I'm glad they're just taken.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
Eat some hot dogs.
I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
But I like way out of the zone. It sounds like an interesting burger joint. Or a hot dog place. I don't fucking know. Way out of the zone. What would they sell there?
Now in the box, John Ryan Murphy. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on.
I feel like everyone on their team is on the way to watch. Like, you gotta watch them because like everyone is apparently hitting really fucking well. He's like the 8th guy to come up. Them to tell me. I don't even think I've faced 8 people yet.
Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys.
Stop talking about competitive pitches.
How
How about that? Is that competitive enough for you? Completely away from the zone, not where it told me to throw it?
Count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
How am I even hearing the announcers? God damn it, I'm pitching. Unless I have like an earpiece in, and then I get in trouble because I don't think you're supposed to have that out in the field.
2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off.
And then he just lets it happen.
Productive inning.
Right
Swung a
down
little
Main
late.
Street, caught him looking. Into the box, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right
Looked
center.
like a golf
Now
swing
on
to
the
me.
run.
Really gave a lot of loft to it. Robbie Ray.
Now the pitcher for the Diamondbacks.
Looks like Blackman.
Robbie Ray. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounder down the line at third. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be.
Topped him up.
It's up, it's up. I got it.
It's a play. And he brings
Who's
in
yelling
the
that?
warning track. And that'll bring in the middle
And I would love to have more offense, so, you know, I could feel a little more comfortable throwing out here instead of nitpicking corners and being terrified.
Up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Oh man, if we could have gotten that.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Pena on the move. Looks it into his glove. And
Just having a casual walk like you better catch that. Fucking staring you down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Jamal.
Wiggins. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ooh.
Contact on the sinker there.
We getting over that? Just way early on that.
These guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself.
I'll put my ball in your gap, announcer. I forget their name.
So striding
A little
forward,
aggressive.
Charlie Blackman, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League Outfielders a year ago. Now
I remember when I was younger, I was like, man, I would love to do like play-by-play of like baseball or some sort of sport like that I actually understood. I'd probably be better at baseball because I have a little bit more understanding of it. But the problem with it is there's so much to keep track of that then once you realize you have to do, I'm like, well, I can't. Like, I don't think I'd be able to.
2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Pilar is in his tracks now as he tucks this.
And we all know I'm not that great because look how bad I am at keeping track of just doing this. I'm just doing commentary on a video game. I mean, I'm not trying to overly do it like a freaking like oh, it's Big Dog Tony. He's been struggling at the plate lately. Like, I'm not trying to overdo it and be like dramatic as a fucking announcer would. I just meant in general as a YouTube channel and streamer. I can't even fucking commentate properly on that stuff. One of my controllers fell. I think it was my PS2 controller. I don't even know how it fell. Nobody was touching it. It's a ghost. It was sitting on top of the PlayStation 2 game Ghost Rider, so maybe Ghost Rider was like, get this fucking shit off me. Look into my eyes. Like, that's not how he sounds. Well, it is now. The guy who's losing his voice. Oh, come on. I want it on the corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did.
That's why girls love me. They love when I pitch count is low and I'm pounding the zone. I don't know what any of this means. And no, girls don't love me. They fucking want to stay clear of me. I'm not talking about Clit because I feel like girls will be like, oh, your last name's Clit. I can relate to that. It's like, how? I have one of those. I feel like Tony Clit would be a ladies' man.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again, 1-2.
Maybe like he's a ladies' man, but he had that one experience in college at a frat house, drunk one night, sucking a dude's dick, and then ever since then he was just like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I don't know what any of this has to do. There is no story behind this character right now. Besides the fact that his name's Tony Clit, he apparently can appear in all sorts of random-ass places. Yeah, I think he originally started as a farmer at Stardew. When that game came out, I called him that. But other than that, I don't fucking know. Oh, that ball's gone. Oh, no. Yep. Out of all the people I could have given up a home run to, it was him.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting. And
I feel like all knotted up is a really gross sexual. Apparently, I can't fucking talk either. I don't like the sexual term. Yeah, let's just shut up there. It's late. It's 5 in the morning, and this is the only time I'm squeezing in the game to play a little bit, so you guys can have just a little bit more of the MLB The Show for just a tiny bit, because I don't know how much more of it I'll be doing, but I wanted to try to get some while I had some free time. Before, because once MLB season kind of ends, I start to lose interest in even touching the games. Even though I don't watch MLB, like the Major League stuff too much anymore, every time I hear about all of the stuff going on, I'm like, man, I just want to play it, and I do. But once the season ends and there's not much talk of it, I lose interest in playing it.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs.
Oh, right between my leg. Oh, what a stop. And he's safe. Good try, though. Getting down and dirty.
To the top of the lineup, stepping in,
ooh, and another great stop. He gets him and him double play, and that's what you get right there. That shortstop. Give that man a fucking medal and a new contract. I don't even know who the fuck it is.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Swinging a hard hit ball.
Ooh, good hit.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
What's your name? Perechika?
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball.
As I've given up a home run on a pretty good swing.
We've seen him make.
Charlie Blackmon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike.
Oh my God, let's just give it to him, why don't we?
High deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a
ooh, and we got him. Big threat of Blackmon just out, but it's still Goldschmidt to come up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, got him with the nasty slider. Would have liked that for a strikeout, but I wish we could see my numbers against Goldschmidt in the past. I know I've gone against him a couple times. Like, I know there's a way to look, but I mean, like, I wish it would show up, like, as a thing in this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the 3rd baseline. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Ooh, got him again with the slider.
Major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Aledmus Diaz. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Ooh, couldn't get that.
1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit hard up the middle.
There you go, get him. Nice spin throw, got him. Ooh. Struck out the guys we needed, though, that's for sure. I mean, we lost, it sucks, but the big thing is, I went through it, gave up only 3 hits, and struck out 6, with only 1 earned run being the home run mistake. I can be happy with that outcome. Oh my God. Velocity, the control of my curve, the break in that. Field reaction cap, my stamina going up. Do things that give me my stamina, my control, my... Just fucking up my break, I guess. There's not a whole lot I even give a shit about for them. My cap, I think, is reached to where I'm not upping my cap on certain things anymore. Mets are 20 and 10. Jesus Christ. We are 14-16. We are 6 games behind in this starting. We need to kick it up a little. Well, I'm definitely not up there with wins. Alright, let's see. 2-0 against them. I've given up home runs to Castro and Trey Turner. Huh.
Just outside the city.
It's me.
Big dog Tony gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch,
especially like that last inning was probably the most solid performance, though I gave up a double. I gave up a home run to Trey Turner again.
Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left.
Well, might as well get it out of the way. Yikes.
Talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in.
Daniel Murphy. If I recall, I heard you've been moved to the the Cubs, the trades. Yeah. New team called the Toronto Trades. Instead of Blue Jays. Blue Trades.
Comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had nice.
Jesus, almost hitting him right in the knee.
Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Here we go now, huh? Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Here's another one.
Well, that curve did not go where I wanted it.
Looking up, gone.
Well, they're wasting no time to fucking crush me.
Homers from the first 2 batters of the game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Just a couple of minutes.
This does tend to happen. We have one really good game, but then we're gonna have a shit game.
Back homers to start the game. They have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just gonna walk away. Where's the door?
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell
we are struggling to start.
Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front.
My God, I'm just throwing the fastball down.
Back goes Calhoun.
Fuck me.
At the track, the wall. Gone.
Jesus,
Well,
what a start.
Hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him.
I've yet to get an out. The worst start for my major leagues ever, I think.
3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
I thought it was another home run. I literally thought. I wonder how many people would be so pissed, and I'm just like, my God, just. You know what? After what we had in our last game, I guess I deserve this. You would think I'd be riding the heat of our last game, but apparently, fuck no.
Too low, apparently. 4 runs here in this half inning.
I've noticed, thanks. 4 runs, who would have thought? Oh, maybe there's that rare chance our offense just gets really hot.
I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Count even at 2-2.
Throw it inside because they have the shift. I want him to pull the ball, but knowing my luck, he's going to pull the ball and hit a home run. So, or hit right to the opposite side. God, he's slow.
5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, center fielder number 3, Michael Taylor.
2 out, nobody on.
What a way, though. Imagine being a Atlanta Braves fan, and I mean, this probably happens to a lot of teams and a lot of anything, but like, just this popular pitcher, like that's been like talked about. I don't know if it's happened for the Braves. I know it has in other teams, but like, there's this prospect. He's been rising through the majors now, and he's been playing for a while. He's very inconsistent at times, but like, there's now you have he had a dominant game. And now we're coming home, so now I get to watch him, and I'm gonna hope he's finally got his stride. He comes in fucking first inning for 5 minutes of the show on TV, and he's already given up like what, 3 home runs, 4 runs.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
He's like, well, turn off the channel.
Down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
All right. After the rough start, yikes.
Settling in now, Jason Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Remember when I said Trey Turner and Castro were the only guys I gave them a home run up to? I was 2-0 against, or something, like 2 or 3-0 against this team.
Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt.
I'll pick your balls out of the dirt. I was going to say, we're going to have to stage someone up at the top there at that high booth area, wherever the upper deck seats. We're going to have to plant a guy up there just because I'm going to probably keep giving up hits over there. And if it's a home run, at least someone has a chance to catch it.
We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. Turner is a guy.
I'm so used to streaming, I see a movement out of the corner of my eye, I keep thinking it's the chat move and or to read something. And I look over and I realize I'm not even streaming right now. I'm just playing. What happens when you stream so much?
Well, the play's been made in that retirement.
Oh, at least we had a painless 2nd inning.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
You guys could just get 3 more runs, we'll at least have a start over.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
I don't know if that was a compliment to me or the batter. No one else can do it. You got this.
Try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come on, Murphy, just swing at something. Gotta be swing happy after that home run.
To the hitter, he's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
Woo! My high durability, I'm gonna end up fucking breaking my ankle doing that.
Ready to take his hacks again. Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over.
Yeah, a lot of you guys seem to have home runs. It's crazy how that happened.
And the pitch.
I think it's a glitch. They're hacking.
Good swing.
Just hacking.
Straighten that one out. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And a shift on, and I'm never aware of the shifts.
For second. And he'll make it to second base.
Cut, hold.
So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. From the stretch. Takes this.
Man, when I throw it, I'm just leaving him so over the plate. I tried to throw it away, it did not.
Now it's cut off.
Oh, come on, he was out. He was out, goddammit, I'll fucking tackle you.
Here's Matt Adams now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning.
Well, this has been a common theme for me usually. Ooh, is finishing it off. I've had that struggle of just finishing the door on 2 outs. Not something I've been able to do. It is 5-1. Yeah, I'll get right on it. I'll get that offense started. Yeah, see how hot and started we are right now?
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big
Just swing doing anything for you?
And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Now a swing and a fly
Ball's out of here. Just flip the bat even though it's a foul ball. It had nowhere near the fucking outfield, like the fucking wall.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already.
Damn it, fuck you. How do you do that?
Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It wasn't even that fast, but thank you. Someone said they could feel the breeze up from that one. Good attempt. Good attempt, though. Oh, if he could have been a little bit more on point with that throw.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third. With the infield
struggling.
Back in third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Oh, God, just wanted it.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks sliders so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off
I got it.
slider,
Come charge me. You don't want to fucking run into these shoulders.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Sonny Gray. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swung on and lifted.
And then he crushes a home run.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come
He's out.
on the sacrifice fly as this is now a
And that ERA is definitely going to spike this game.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with.
Hey, what the fuck? I was like gliding slightly to the right. Why am I still even in this game? Oh, good. 6-2. We're getting there. Slow crawl when we're in the 5th inning. Really need to start stringing together some hits, guys. Not their team. Oh, I want to go home. I'm going to go get ice cream. I'll be watching the footage of this game while eating a tub of ice cream.
An 11-7 final in
Jesus.
The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Surprised how I got the loss there. I thought it would be somebody else's fault there. I feel like I did okay. Let's see what my ERA jumps to. Am I demoted yet? 316, that's about right. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know usually I'd play a lot more, but lately we've been doing 2 games and 4 games total, so 2 videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said, remember what I said in the first video here of this, the last video before this, about both the sports channel thing. Like I said, I might not even do it. But the biggest thing I want to hear from you guys is what would you like to see in 2K19, Jesus, MLB 19. Would you like to see me start a fresh pitcher of Tony Clitt, continue Knuckleball? If we start a fresh pitcher, would you like to see the Knuckleball continue, Or would you like to see me go more of the higher velocity, a hard thrower instead? Or do you guys want to see me continue this Tony Clay into 19 as long as that feature is available? Would you guys like to see that? Also, what kind of fielder would you like to see in as well? Because like I did say, I will start a fielder and do two things. I'll do pitcher and fielder in MLB The Show 19. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed my up and real far down games. And I'll see you guys next time I ever get a chance to sit down and record more. And if I do not get a chance, then I'll see you guys in MLB The Show 19 when that starts and our journey continues on in there. So until then, I'll see you guys later.